Check. Alright guys, this video I'm not going to label under Black Desert Academy. This is just a test to see how well gatherings can do for us. What I'm going to do is calculate, or actually show you guys exactly how much money I make after 30 minutes. There's a lot of people give out figures and never really actually show what they're making. So I'm gonna do an actual presentation on how much money I make for gathering. I usually burn through my energy in 30 minutes, so it's not going to be per hour, but you can usually double whatever I get in 30 minutes to give you the hourly rate of what I get from gathering. With potions and pots, I usually can gather for longer than an hour. But first, I'm going to let you guys know I'm going to be using this event warm milk, mainly because this will be what we use to time ourselves. But to make it as accurate as possible for what I make, I'm going to reduce my energy by 10, because the extra energy boost from event warm milk will give me 10 more energy within a 30-minute time period. So if I start off with 10 less energy, the results should still be fairly accurate. Alright guys, we're back. Sorry about that. So I burned 10 energy now, so I'm going to pop this tea. The reason why I'm popping this tea is because this tea lasts 30 minutes. We're going to use this buff tea as my timer for how much I can gather in 30 minutes, just to keep it easy without me having to edit in a timer on the side of the screen. So I'm going to use this tea as my timer. Here are my stats. I'm currently sitting at professional 10 with 218 total energy. So we're going to be burning about 218 total energy, because I'm going to count 218 because of this milk once again. So pro 10, 218 energy, and regular shiny tools. So we're going to see what the results we get. I'm going to calculate the results of the raw material, and then I'm going to calculate the results of the material used with RNG drops, aka trade-ins, and hards and sharps and stuff like that. Alright guys, let's get started. And the timer is going to begin now. I'm going to pop a suit T for better EXP, but that doesn't affect the outcome. But anyway, here we go. Alright guys, we have 1 minute left and I only have 1 energy left, so we can pretty much wrap it up right here. It's pretty nice that my energy pretty much ran out at almost exactly 30 minutes. But as you see, we have 60 seconds left on the energy, on the timer. So everything's about to run out in 60 seconds, but around energy like 1 minute before. That's pretty nice how everything ended up. But we can wrap up our calculations. So it's been 30 minutes of gathering to burn through 218 energy, and I used 218 energy as a professional 10. So as a professional 10, it took about 30 minutes to burn through 218 energy, and with that 30 minutes I netted 1 sharp, 3 hards, and 1,000 lamb meat. Okay, and each lamb meat is currently going for $1,973. I got how many paws? I got 8 paws, which is worth 10,000 each, so that's 80,000 in paws. And we're gonna run to Ovia to calculate the total. But yeah, I think this is like kind of an average haul too. This is not anything major or good, like super good RNG wise for compared to my usual hauls. I think on average I usually net at least 1 sharp every 30 minutes. So there's very few times I gathered for 30 minutes and didn't get a sharp. Usually I get 2 hards, so 3 hards is abnormal for me. But I usually get at least a sharp every 30 minutes. This is again using a regular gold tiered shining tool. This is not lucky. This is not magic. But yeah, the reason why this video is not going to be considered an academy video, because this is about active time invested. This is not about AFK time. So I'm just want to see how much money, and also prove how much money you can make becoming a gatherer. And it's a grind, just like leveling up your character. But I think that once you hit like master level and have 300 energy plus, it's very fruitful compared to doing the regular grinding method that most people use by killing mobs. So I think it's safe to say that I can confidently tell you guys, if you have around Pro 10 gathering, 220 energy, and a regular shining tool, not lucky or magic, just a regular shining tool, you're bound to net about 6 to 10 mil an hour, or even more if you get really lucky. So 6 to 10 mil an hour, or not an hour, I'm sorry, 6 to 10 mil every 30 minutes, which will give you about 12 to 20 mil every hour once your energy and gathering skill reaches high enough for you to gather an hour straight on lambs. There are other places with dense mobs and can probably net you more gathering. Butchering isn't the only option. There's blood sucking and other things too, even mining. So this is just with lambs. I use lambs as an example because this is what I do the most, lambs. But there's also tanning hides and stuff like that. Now, since I am a cook and I cook at a speed of 1 second, 1.3 seconds per proc, or 1.5, I usually take my meat and make it into a dish. So this meat alone is worth about 2 mil. But if I cook this meat using either meat pies or one of those recipes, this $2 million worth of meat can easily be transformed into about $5 to $6 million. And with the speed that I cook at, it will take me no more than 10 to 15 minutes to turn those meats into meat pies. So in 45 minutes, I can probably net about $16 to $17 million. And I'm pretty sure you guys trust me enough when I say I cook at 1.5 seconds. And you guys trust me enough when I say that the meat pies and Imperial trade-ins will probably net me about that amount. So with some little bit of faith in my values, I think it's safe to say in an hour, even with gathering for only 30 minutes, if I use the other 30 minutes to cook and package my meat, I can easily net about 16 to 20 mil an hour. Alright guys, I hope this video was helpful to give you guys a visual on about the damage you can do as a pro gatherer. There are a lot of people on the rankings who are high in gathering and also high in wealth. For example, the top gatherer right now on this server is Skywalker, Wolfer, and Shane, okay? Now let's look at the wealth. Let's see where Skywalker, Wolf, and Shane land on wealth. Alright, so we got Shane as number 4 wealthiest person. Let's see where Skywalker is. Actually, I don't see... Maybe... When the text doesn't get highlighted, my eyes get all twingy. But at least Skywalker is on the list of gatherers that are top. Is Wolfer, Baldwin, and Shane Poo. Okay. So Shane Poo's right here. Let's see. Skywalker is number 14. And I think the other guy's name was like Baldwin or something like that. So 2 out of the top three gatherers are on the top wealthiest people list. So that kind of gives you a good indication of people who make money from gathering, processing, and other professions. So that's just a little bit of, I don't know, it's not literally causation, but it's correlation, definitely. So there's a correlation between high skilled gatherers and people being wealthy. So obviously if you make that kind of money and you have multiple characters with high level gathering, you can have a day where you easily net 200 to 300 mil from pure gathering. So what I'm going to start working on too is getting as many Pro 10 gatherers on my account as possible. And I would recommend you guys to do that too if you guys have spare time. There's a way you can AFK gathering by either shoveling in the desert or collecting river water to get your skill levels up on your alts. I might save that for a separate video. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this far in. Much love. If this video was helpful, please leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, consider subscribing. I can tell what videos get the most subscribers. And I hope to see you guys in the future video. Much love, everyone. Peace.